visa interview is arguably the scariest part of the visitor visa application process. That is why we are doing a mock B1, B2 interview with the consulate for you, so you can get a feel for what it will be like. Here is an example of what you absolutely do not want to do in a visitor visa interview. What visa are you seeking to come to the U.S. today? A visitor visa? A visitor visa. And do you have a passport? I do. Passport. Okay. Have you previously been in the U.S.? Once when I was a kid. We went to Disney. My parents took me when I was like 8. My mom and dad brought me. Do you want their birth certificates? I have her birth certificate here. Also, I have their passports that have their visas. And I have copies of letters from him. Do you want them? Ma'am, I'll ask you the question. Just answer the questions, please. I see that you've had a visa before. And how old were you? I was 8. Okay. Do you know anyone in the U.S.? Yeah, my girlfriend. Your girlfriend? Yeah. And how long have you known her? 6 months. And do you plan to be engaged to her? No, I hope that I will be able to pop the question, but we met on Facebook, and so it was really just like meeting for the first time. Ma'am, were you going to come back to Mexico after your brief visit to the U.S. if I give you a visa? Yes, yeah. And let me finish my question, okay? Before you answer, please. Do you plan to work in the U.S.? No. Do you work in Mexico? Not really. I do construction sometimes, but not really. And do you have an education in Mexico? Did you go to school? Yeah. What's your highest grade of completion? I finished high school and I did a little bit of college, but it just cost so much money and I made more money working. Has your girlfriend come to Mexico before? No. Okay. When did you meet her? We met on Facebook. We were in a chat room about people who like horses and dancing with their horses. Have you seen that video commentary about the horse dancing thing at the Olympics? It's so funny. Ma'am, please. This interview is going to be really short if you continue to interject these things that have no relevance to this interview. Do you understand that? All right. So you're not employed. Do you have family in Mexico? Yes. Whom do you have? My dad, my cousins, my siblings. Your mom? Where's your mom? I don't know. Okay. What are your plans in the U.S.? I really just want to meet my girlfriend, spend time together, travel around a bit, and, just hang out together for a few weeks. How long do you want to go for? 3 months, maybe? Okay, and do you have documentation to prove that you're going to return to Mexico after the 3-month visit? I have my dad wrote a letter for me, and then my aunt who lives there wrote a letter for me to bring that documentation today. This is a letter. She's going to sponsor me. Could you just hand me everything? This is totally not in order. Do you have evidence of your father's employment? Now? I didn't know I needed that. Okay. And where does your dad work? He works in construction. He is the one who gets me the jobs when I work them. Okay. I'm sorry, ma'am. I cannot give you this visa. Why? because you haven't brought the proper documentation. Well, I have my parents' passports and my birth certificate and my aunt's letter. Ma'am, I'm not going to give you the visa today. I'm sorry. First, you have a girlfriend in the US, and you said you want to propose. So I think that you will stay there and get married to her. Second, you have an aunt there who is sponsoring you, so you may try to work out her petition for you so that you can stay there. Third, you have no job or any real ties to Mexico. You seem to show more ties to the US than Mexico. Tell your girlfriend to visit you in Mexico. Americans love Mexico. Wow, you're such a jerk. I want to speak with your supervisor. I want to talk to someone else about this. I have the final decision, ma'am. Please leave now and have a good day. Next. Wow, so that was an interview that went really, really wrong. Check out our video on the 5 mistakes to avoid in a B1, B2 interview. The applicant made every single one. Here is some feedback from this interview. It is important to be polite. You should have all your documents well organized, and you should be personable. You should know the most commonly asked questions along with your answers to them. They have a ton of applications to get through in a day. Yours is one of many. The easier you can make their job, the better it will be for you and your application. They want to get through the interviews as quickly as possible. If you are rude or do not have the information they want or need, they can easily deny you the visa. Remember, they have all the power to make this decision. The impression you make on them means a lot. Not having concrete reasons to come to the US or not being able to prove your statements with documentation will make it more difficult to have your B1, B2 visa approved. Even if you answer all the questions in the best manner possible, there is no guarantee you will get the visa approved. However, it will give you the best chance to obtain the B1, B2 visa to come to the United States. To complete your application for a B1, B2 visa, sign up at yourvisitorvisa.com and we will guide you through an easy, quick visitor visa application.